NBA for Wednesday, we got the Utah Jazz as a +5.5 underdog against the Golden State Warriors, one of my favorite teams to watch and write about. And I'm going to back the Jazz here, plus the points. They catch Golden State off a back-to-back. Sure, they've lost to Golden State 3 times this year, but Utah's playing really good basketball right now. They catch them in a good spot. I think they can take this. They think they can take this game to the wire if they're able to control the tempo, which they go at a really slow pace. They actually rank worst in the NBA as far as attempts per game, around 80 shot attempts per game offensively, the Jazz. But I like them in this spot here. I think they're going to be able to control some tempo, some pace. They know the Warriors really well. They're going to be really fired up. I think they hang with this 5.5. Let's talk about the Utah Jazz. They rank second in the NBA in opponent field goals attempted per game, which has led them to also rank second in opponent points per game. And the reason I say that, because the tempo and the pace, that has a lot to do with their defensive scoring. Statistically, they rank around the top 10 in most percentage categories defensively. Offensively, not a lot going on. They do shoot the three particularly well, but man, they go at a really slow pace. And if they're able to do that against Golden State and really dictate the tempo, I think they got a good shot to maybe even pull off the upset against arguably the league's best team. Well, them and the Spurs. Golden State on the season, they average 115.5 points per game. That ranks them first in the NBA, and they rank either first or second in the league in all the most offensive categories, just across the board. You can't really pick out one thing they're good or they're not bad at anything. You can't really pick out one thing they're great at, is what I should say, because they're great at everything offensively, from assists to three-point shooting, just across the board. I don't need to say anymore. Defensively, they've also stepped up. They have some nice percentages. They're one of the top 5 defensive teams in the NBA. They do allow a lot of tempo, which hasn't seemed to affect their winning percentage, that's for sure. But tonight, just kind of a tough spot, off that back-to-back. Now they're traveling to Utah, a Utah team that is playing really well. Also, last time these two met at Golden State, Utah did not play very well, and Golden State was lights out. They shot 57% from the floor and over 40% from distance. I don't anticipate they're going to have those same percentages tonight. Utah catches them in a good spot, so I think they hang within this number. That's one of my NBA picks today, and I wish you luck on your picks today.